Hi everyone, it's Miss Brenner. I just wanted to go over our optional learning activities for this week, April 6th through the 12th. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday. It's really nice and sunny outside. Try to go out and get some activity. Just make sure you're staying 6 feet away from everybody else. So our activity number one is our audio short story. So you have a brand new short story for this week. It's called The Lady or the Tiger by Frank Stockton. The audio version is linked along with a PDF copy, so that way you can follow along with the audio. There are questions for this story that are also linked then on Schoology under our 4/6 through 4/12 optional learning activity folder. So if you go into that folder, you'll be able to see that there is a assignment that you can click on. Once again, the assignments are not graded. It does say 1 point, but that's just so that way I can leave feedback for you. Okay, so they are optional, they are not graded. Alrighty. The next activity is creative writing, and our creative writing prompts for this week are to write something inspired by a dream you had. Make sure to add descriptive details to capture the imagination of your reader. It does not have to be a recent dream, but some dream that you've had. Envision a dragon. Do you battle him, or is the dragon friendly? Use descriptive language. There we go. Imagine you are someone's shadow for a day. What adventures might occur if this were to happen? And what if your reflection in a mirror started to talk to you? What might the you in the mirror say? So those are creative writing prompts. Now, silent reading is our activity number 3. As far as silent reading goes, we usually silent read 30 minutes every day, but during this time it might be difficult to make time for silent reading. So I'm going to ask that you silently read for 60 minutes throughout this week. This can be broken into smaller segments, such as 2 times reading for 30 minutes or 4 times reading for 15 minutes. I'd like you to also, as a challenge, read a news article, story, poem, something to some listener, whether that be maybe you have younger siblings, maybe a parent, maybe you call a grandparent or a friend, just to read them something. And then tell us about what you read out loud to that person. Activity number 4 is vocabulary and grammar. This week we have 2 different quizzes links. You can copy and paste these into your browser bar, or you can click this and then put in the code, but it will take you to a quizzes for conflict and then a quizzes for our vocabulary that we had recently discussed for Romeo and Juliet. Activity number 5 is news articles. I have different links to different broadcasters or web pages that have a variety of news articles. All of them are linked here. And I'd like you to tell the class about what you read, include the name of the article, the author, and a link to share your findings in case somebody else might be interested in reading that article. What are your opinions about what you read or listened to? And what questions do you have about the news content? So that is activity number 5. And then activity number 6 is research and interview. For this week, I'd like you to research ways companies are adapting their methods of manufacturing to help support healthcare workers and save lives during this COVID-19 outbreak. Several different companies are changing what they're producing and doing all kinds of different things to try and help our society. So I'd like you to research some of those. Research a person you admire for their contributions to society. The reason you admire this person could be a multitude of reasons, such as their outlook on life, their ability to make difficult decisions, or their need to create a better world. So I'd love to hear who you admire in your own life. Research social bias and conduct a social experiment within your own home. Maybe you've been watching Netflix. There's a show called 100 Humans, and sometimes they do all different kinds of social experiments with 100 different people to try and understand why people behave the way that they do. If you are into experimenting, this might be something that you want to research and consider doing at home. All right. And then as far as the discussion portion of this activity, inform the class about your recently gained expert knowledge about a listed topic. Use citations to give credit to the original author when referencing or quoting research materials. And those are all 6 of our activities for this week. Before I end this video, I'd like to go over our calendar, which is on Schoology. I know some of you were trying to get online for our Zoom meeting this morning. Unfortunately, Zoom is not functioning properly at this time due to updates that it made over the weekend. So I know the company is trying to troubleshoot that at this moment. But I did go ahead and schedule us a new meeting for Thursday. It is at 10 a.m. All of you should have received an email along with this Schoology post, which will pop up in your right-hand column. You can just click on the link that's in here and it'll take you directly to Zoom. So I'm hoping that will solve some issues that we're having with that application. Along with that, here I'm going to go back to our course. My office hours are also listed at the top of our Schoology page. So if you want to email me, or if you want to set up a private Zoom session because you're having issues or difficulties with the assignments or activities, please feel free to email me during these times. My office hours are 9 to 11 this week, Monday through Thursday. And you can see my office hours on this item in our Schoology page. Alrighty, guys. I hope you have a wonderful, happy, and healthy April, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.